The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, Ron here at AbleSys. Be glad to show you the right way to use the software. We'll take a look at the recent signals. We always combine multiple time frames in one chart. That's what makes it work so well, so consistently for such a long time. And I think you're gonna really like what you see here. So this is a daily, weekly chart of Google. The arrows are the weekly signal. Comes in. That's why it comes in every 5 days. The price lines here, price bars, are the daily signal. Anything in blue with AbleTrend means it's going to go up. Anything green is sideways and red is down. But as long as the price stays above these blue dots, you stay in the trade, because the blue dots are support. It's the hidden support in the market that our software algorithms are able to see for us. So I see it hits a blue dot, goes up. Hits a blue dot, goes up. Three times here, and it's a blue dot goes up. And we put those blue dots in there like 4, 5, 6 days before it even happens. So, this is the real deal here. I mean, there's the original buy signal back a couple of months ago. And if the price closes under the third previous lower row of blue dots below the price. There's one, there's the next step down, there's the third step down. So if the price goes under that third level, then we're going to exit the trade. So there's a nice little trade right here, because the software gets us in at 21.36, and you're out at 23.09. Yeah, that's nice. That's 130 points or so. Okay, another buy signal right here, 24.04. We're still in the trade. We're up 440 points. 440 points. AbleTrend never said to get out. Never had a red bar anywhere, nor did it ever close under the, for example, the price would be right here. See, there's the second low, there's the third lower row of dots under the price. There's like a level there, another level there, and another level there. So until the price goes under about 27.30, we're locked into a guarantee of 300 points. Could you imagine if you got a call option? Because most likely everybody's going to trade options on this. That's a lot of money on that chart, but you have to do what it says. And that's the hardest part for some people. They just can't do what it says. And it's just been absolutely spectacular. It's been fantastic this year. Now today, let's take a look at the intraday. This again is daily, weekly. And these are sweet spots right here. This is where you want to get in if you missed the beginning of the trade. So, sweet spot is a pullback back down to the blue dot. The next blue bar right there comes back down, hits the blue dot, which is support that stops the price from going lower. There's the next blue bar. Comes back down. Actually, the blue bar hits the blue dot right there. There's your sweet spot. Every one of those was a very big winner. You just have to do what it says. That's the hard part. Now, I guarantee you there'll be losing trades too. There's no perfect system. Absolutely, positively, they'll be losing trades. They'll be losing days for the intraday. I can guarantee you that. Not here to fool anybody. But if you have the discipline to just do what it says, follow a couple simple rules that I go over in the webinars, man, you got a chance to really, really do well. I mean, really well. I have some people just tell me recently, just in a couple of days, they made the cost of a lifetime license, which is $6,900, just in a few days, and they're just one-lot traders. They just trade one contract, but they do exactly what it says. No emotion. That's the only way you can be successful day trading. And if you can't do that, that's perfectly fine. You do the longer term, like I'm showing you right here. Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be in front of the computer. You can just, make one trade, check it once a day. You stay in the trade for weeks at a time, maybe months, like this trade here. So it's less stressful if you can't follow the intraday, and that's perfectly fine. But, there's a reason 85% of traders lose. They're using free indicators. Anybody could get MACDs and stochastics and RSIs on any website. Well, they're worthless. If they worked, everybody'd be a winner. Now, this is a suggested way to set up the intraday. Always use a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute chart. Always. AbleTrend TS indicator only. I like the 15 minute to give me some guidance just for the longer term. Now, it's 15 times slower, but it's nice to see where the dots are. Okay, an hour before the market opened up, the software told us this deck is going lower. Well, at least it's on a short on the 15-minute. That doesn't mean you only take the shorts. That's a mistake. Because the further you're underneath the red dots, the greater the chance it's going to pull back. So if you're way under the red dot and you got a buy signal, great trade. Here's a perfect example. Here's the open. And I'm always a little careful at the open. And I really like when I see the NASDAQ and the ES going in the same direction. What does that mean? I just want to see the small dots, the same color. That's it. Keep it simple. Just want to see this. The RTY, the Russell, tends to go off on its own sometimes. I mean, it's great when it agrees, but it doesn't always. It's hard to get all three to agree. But when you get NQ and ES, that's when you get the bigger moves. That's really when it gets fun. And boy, did we have some crazy good days Monday and Tuesday. Unbelievable days. Now, yesterday, break-even-ish, small losing day. This morning, it was really choppy. We were losing. But then, man, we made a big comeback in the afternoon. It's just doing what it says. That's the hardest part for some people, and I get that. Totally understand. Now, at the open, be very careful. First 5 or 10 minutes. The way I would trade it if the ES is also on the same signal as NQ, and if the price bar is touching the blue dots within the first 10 minutes, that's okay to take the trade. So that's how you decide whether you want to trade that open or the first few minutes or not. The price bar needs to be touching the blue dots, blue bar, or sweet spot right here. See how the price comes down, touches the blue dot, next blue bar right there, and you're not that far. You're only 5 points, 6 points from the blue dots. The closer you are to the blue dot, the lower the risk. Just be careful that beginning of the day. After that, you just do what the software says. It's just that first 5 or 10 minutes, you got to it's the only time of the day you have to just think a little bit. And I'm checking the ES. I'm also checking for the sweet spots. And if the blue bar is touching the blue dot, and it's right near the open, especially if ES agrees, well, that's one of the few that you take at the open. Well, we'd be in over here, starts to go up, comes back down, out right there. Break about even on that trade. Okay, triple confirmations, no trade zone right there. Because the software is not going to tell you when to buy, when to sell. It's going to tell you when to do nothing. Stay away. It's too risky. We only want the lowest risk trades. That's why AbleTrend is so consistent over all these years. It's very low risk. No gambling. We go to casino for that. But this is a triple confirmation trade right here. That was a losing trade. Stop's just going to go 2 points underneath the lower of the first triple confirmation bar. Because the dot was like 25 points away. And we would have lost on that trade right there. About 12 points. Okay. This trade here, we win. Now, the trade comes in here, but it went down so fast, I'm not going to count that there. I'm going to count this here that we got in here at a worse price. Say, wow, you're counting the worst price? Yeah, I like to exaggerate the losers. I don't like to exaggerate the winners. I like to actually cut down the winners. It's like, wow, that's different. Everybody else exaggerates it. I know, but I'm about real-life trading. I'm a straight shooter. Not here to fool or exaggerate or mislead anybody. Can't stand when that's done to me. Oh, so I'm not going to do that to anybody else. Only fair. So I'm not going to count getting in here. I'm going to get in here. So it went down very fast. Stop goes 2 points above the top of the triple confirmation bar. Shoots down really quick. Then we get the 2 greens. Stop goes 2 points above the higher of the 2 green bars. We're stopped out right there. We get back what we lost on the trade before. In fact, we even put us about 5 points ahead. Okay. There's a triple confirmation buy signal right there. This is interesting. 11.17. Okay, we're going to take that trade. If the price was right underneath the red dot on the 15-minute chart, no trade. I don't want to take it if it's right underneath it, a couple points away. That's a valid trade, and we lost on that trade. Now let's call it 10 points. No trade zone here. Now we have a little bit of fun. Triple confirmation, obvious. AbleTrend's triple confirmation buy signal. Short blue bar, I like that. Above the red dots, I like that. 1 minute buy signal, the dot. 2 minute buy signal, the small arrow. 3 minute buy signal, the big blue arrow. Ah, that's powerful now. Triple agreement. Look at the ES at that time. ES liked it also. So we're going to go in. 2 greens, we're going to put the stop 2 points below. You got to be at least 10 points in profit to use the 2 green bar exit. Otherwise, we use the second lower row of blue dots below the price. Not the first row, the second lower row. Stay in the trade, whoops, I'm going too fast. Stay in the trade, there's 2 greens. We stopped out right there. Out at 340, got long at 25. Actually, it's like 20, but I'm going to call 25. Again, I like to make it worse than what you could have actually done. Because there's slippage, there's commissions. You got to account for all of that. So that's 15 points. 15 points, yeah, it's $300. Here's the trade I really want to talk about. This is important. You see this triple confirmation trade? If you're looking at this live, go, okay, yeah, well, that's clearly a nice trade. Short blue bar, you're above the red dots, which is resistance. You got a 1 minute, 2 minute, and 3 minute buy signal. Absolutely, I'm going to take that one. Well, hold on. Oh, ES agrees? Hold on. You're right underneath the red dot on the 15 minute. And look how these dots, every time it hits a red dot, stop, came down, stop, came down, stop, came down, and again right here. That's the only time you don't take a trade. If there's a red dot on the 15 minute, right above your price. Same way if there was a blue dot on the 15 minute, you wouldn't go short. If you're right at the dot. Otherwise, you take the trade. You just do what it says. And it's just been killer. Now I'll just keep it simple. I'm just going to enlarging the NQ chart. Got a triple confirmation trade right here. Goes right up to the red dot, bounces off of it because we were losing a little bit at that point. Shoots down, 2 greens. But we weren't at least 10 points in profit, so I'm not going to use the 2 green bar exit, or a 2 green bar stop, I should say. Out right here, small profit. Let's call it a break even. No, let's call it no profit, break even. No trade zone here. Obvious triple confirmation trade. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, everything is red. You go short right there. 10 points. Down it goes. Nope, wasn't 10 points. So we're out on the blue bar. It was about a break even. This was a good one right here. And I love those final 2-hour afternoon trades. I'm East Coast, so afternoon from like 2 to 4, the market closes 4 o'clock at East Coast time, New York time. 2 to 4, wherever you are in the world, the final 2 hours. Boy, I love that last 2 hours. So there's your triple confirmation sell signal. Very obvious. Everything is in agreement. Here's the best part. Look at this. Every chart. This is very rare. Every chart, all the indices, all agreed at the same time. Right there. Triple confirmation sell on the ES. Triple confirmation on NQ, which is our favorite chart to trade because it's the smoothest market. RTY is a good one too. RTY had a very good day today too. Triple confirmation on RTY also. Wow, that's really unusual because RTY kind of goes off on its own. So sell signal on RTY, sell signal on ES, sell signal on NQ, sell signal on the 15-minute NQ, ES, and RTY, all 6 charts. You don't see that often. But here's the thing. You only get like 2 or 3 good trades a day when you get a nice big trend. Nobody in the world can win unless you have a trend, unless it moves with some consistently up or down. Most of the day, every day is choppy most of every day. It's sideways. A little up, little down. Market doesn't give you, me, or anybody a chance to win. And nobody can control that. That's the way the market moves. So you got to be really careful. You got to take all the AbleTrend trades because you don't know which ones are, not going to be a winner. But there's really only 2 or 3 good trades a day where the market gives you and I and all of us a chance to win. If it doesn't move up or down with a little bit of consistency, you don't have a nice little move up or down, nobody in the world can win. You can't win. Nobody can. It's impossible because it's got to go up or down for anybody to win. So unless there's a consistent up or down move, a nice little move, which only happens a couple times a day. So what's the point? There's really only a few opportunities per day to make some good money, because the rest of the day is sideways and choppy. And nobody in the world can win if it's sideways or choppy. What's nice about AbleTrend is we don't trade half the day because we have all these no trade zones alerting us of a choppy market and keeping us on the sidelines and not losing like everybody else. Now, I keep repeating, they'll be losing trades and losing days, but far less than any other indicator because of these because the algorithms have to agree on 3 time frames. And then these other little stop loss rules that I'm discussing. And I'll discuss it in more detail with you. If you're on a trial right now, I'll do a real-time live 15-minute trading session with you, so we can look at the markets together just to make sure you're doing it the right way. You get your money's worth out. Anybody on a trial? I'll gladly do that. So we had this nice triple confirmation sell signal. I mean, and again, rare you have all 6 charts. But when you see everything in agreement, man, you want to hit that button, that buy or sell button, in this case, sell button, as fast as you can, because that's going to most often be a very good trade. And this certainly was, because that was the big winner of the day. Software got a short here at about 310, and there's the 2 greens. Stop goes 2 points above, and we're out over here at about 280. That's a 30-point winner. And 30 points for just a one lot trader, that's $600. So that helps to make up for a little bit of choppiness earlier. And that was it. That's the rest of the day. Then we just had one big, gigantic no trade zone here. And look at this choppy mess. Man, if we or anybody else was trading that time, you get killed. Not AbleTrend traders. Is red and blue on the chart at the same time? No trade zone. Boy, does that keep us out of trouble. That's the big advantage we have over everything else. So I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks everyone for being here. More importantly than trading and AbleTrend and anything else, be safe.